I have 5 worst takes in history. These are not the only 5 worst takes, obviously, but these are just a sample size.
Some of the notable ones.
So I'm leaving it open for the future. If I ever want to bring this segment back, we can have more iterations that I can find. So I'm gonna play you. I'll try to cut it. It's all one big video, so I'll try to cut it up for everybody. But I'm gonna start everybody with Gabe's favorite. Listen up.
Lamar Jackson's a project. He's not Sam Darnold. He's not Josh Rosen. You watched them last night. He's not even close. He's not even close.
So, Gabe, do you want to hear it again?
Play it one more time.
One more time.
Let me really understand what Colin's saying here. Heard higher.
Lamar Jackson's a project. He's not Sam Darnold. He's not Josh Rosen. You watched them last night. He's not even close. He's not even close.
Now, let's keep in mind, this is the same guy that would call Drew Lock his dark horse MVP candidate going into year 2 off of 5 starts. And he now glazes Lamar Jackson from time to time and loves the Baltimore Ravens and certain quarterbacks. But in this very instance, and I will give him this, he was very high on Sam Darnold until Sam Darnold wasn't high on anyone's clipboard. And now I'm sure he's back on the Sam Darnold thing. And you know what sucks for me about this one? I used to look up to Colin, like the little nerd, taking notes on everything he said, did, held the way he sat, the way he held the microphone, everything he did I used to watch. And then you hear the way he talks sometimes. You're like, come on, Colin. Come on, Uncle Colin. What are you saying?
That's an absolutely crazy take. Lamar Jackson, yes, he chokes in the playoffs, but he is one of the best quarterbacks.
Well, what's crazy is I know exactly when that's from. That's leading up to the draft in 2019 when he went 32nd overall. I actually remember watching this live. And what baffles me the most is that most reporters were still high on Lamar because they wanted teams like the New England Patriots to go after him.
Yeah.
Same with when Jalen Hurts was coming out. They all alluded to, okay, he's had downtimes here. He didn't play at massive schools. Oklahoma's good, but they're not one of the most prestigious schools.
Yeah.
But he was still highly talked about. So the fact that he came out here and said, and of course, Sam Darnold and Josh Allen are going to be talked about. They were the only big 6'5" white quarterbacks at the time that were being highly considered by every fucking scout.
Yeah.
So you're coming out of USC and Wyoming and you fit the narrative that Sam and Josh did then, you're going to get highly more considered than Lamar Jackson at 5'10" weighing a $150.
Yeah.
Maybe less. I don't know. But
next one, knowing what we know today, this one is absolutely diabolical. So listen to this one.
One day soon, RG3 will be better than Aaron Rodgers. I said it, and I will stand behind it. And you will eat those words over time. I need a little time.
Sorry, Skip. RG3 did not get better. In fact, he sat behind the desk like you instead of being on the field taking the stat because, unfortunately, the Redskins did mishandle his knee, and he did not get healthier. He did not play
Even if
better.
He did get healthy,
and his career fell flat in Cleveland. It fell flat in Baltimore. It never seemed to pick up. RG3 never got better, Skip, and it just never, just like your take, it never cooked.
Yeah.
Never cooked.
Even if he did he would never be
I don't
better
expect
than
anything
Aaron
less
Rodgers.
from Skip Bayless. Come on.
That's a wild
That's a
take.
Cowboys fanatic right there. Can't trust his words.
Next one, listen up. This one is, I like to say they get worse.
Quarterback with the most to prove this weekend, Stephen A. Smith, is Tom Brady.
What?
Tom Brady.
Pause. Nick Foles.
He's not going to be
Case
a starter
Keenum.
anyway. He's good. Everyone knows that.
Blake Bortles.
Yeah.
They have less to prove than Tom Brady?
Blake Bortles has plenty to prove, not more than Tom Brady.
Saying that Tom Brady, Max Kellerman. There's a reason you're not on Fox Sports anymore. There's a reason why you don't sit with Stephen A. anymore. Unfortunately, buddy, Tom Brady's the GOAT. Like him or not, I feared the man on the Patriots, on the Bucks. Hell, as a free agent, I was terrified. He is not ever going to need to be the most approved. Never, ever did I ever think that come across my mind.
Stephen A. Smith made up a very good point. You're going to tell me that Tom Brady
Blake Bortles on the list
has more to prove than Blake Bortles?
Let's get this straight. This is probably anywhere between 2016 and 18, either during the Blake Bortles run or post Blake Bortles run, which means we're going to the season where Nick Foles goes to ultimately win a Super Bowl, or is in the late part of the season of winning the Super Bowl, or hell, it might be Super Bowl weekend. I don't know when the context of this clip was taken. That's what I'm getting off of what's being said. But regardless, it doesn't matter what part of the career you're talking about of Tom Brady. Now, any part did we ever have to sit there and say he had the most to prove?
Yeah.
Even coming off the ACL tear at the midpoint of his career. Did anyone ever say that?
Yeah.
Crazy. Does it get worse from this one?
I don't know if it can get worse than that one.
Okay, that's fair. Thank God.
But they're all bad, so listen up.
Arizona got a kid as good as Josh Rosen at number 10. The New York Jets got the best quarterback, in my opinion, at number 3. They won the draft.
So that would be the Sam Darnold draft as well.
2018.
Josh Rosen was one and done. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
One and done.
Josh Rosen was a thing of the past.
Josh Rosen is what led the Cardinals to Kyler Murray at 1 overall.
Yeah.
And
then just dropped off.
No disrespect to the Seahawks and Sam Darnold, but let's call it what it is. Sam Darnold was ass in New York. Now, granted, byproduct of the system, maybe.
He was ass
young.
until the Vikings.
The kid was one of the youngest prospects at the time. I don't think he was much more than 21 or 22. That is very young, whereas most quarterbacks, Caleb, Jaden, and Bo, 23 and older. Bo was 25. Jaden was 25.
The next best thing.
Exactly. So you're coming in with all this pressure, kind of like Manziel, maybe not as high as Manziel.
Yeah.
Very young, with the worst organization of the last 20 to 25 years. What did you want from Sam Darnold? Yeah. And then he comes out with the, I'm seeing ghosts. The reports get heavier. What happens? I just said it at the beginning of the episode. When confidence diminishes in an NFL player, your play slips. When your play slips, you are no longer on a roster.
Yeah, he's the ghost buster now.
And he did. He hopped rosters until he found Seattle. Well, actually, let's back up a little bit. So he found Minnesota, gained the confidence, and once he had the confidence, what did he do in Seattle? Win a damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So to say anything about Josh Rosen,
most winning quarterback in the past
and the
years.
Jets winning that draft, come on. I know it's Colin. I know it's old now. Hindsight's always 20/20, but come on.
I want to say him and Jared Goff are the only quarterbacks that throw for 4,000 yards in the past 2 seasons.
People forget Jared Goff wasn't always pretty.
Yeah.
He was very up in the beginning of his career. Down for a couple of years. They shipped him out of
that. He
it.
played for the Rams, and then
they shipped him out.
Played better with the Lions.
I mean, he went to a Super Bowl in Los Angeles. Don't get me wrong. But he was only good for the first 2 or 3 seasons of his career.
Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Then went down. And then he gets traded, new scenery. He lost. Yeah, it was a 13 to whatever game. It was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched. Up there tying with this past year's. But, it's the truth and you know it. But, yeah, I mean, that draft in itself has obviously taken turns like no other.
Yeah.
So, wow. So, we got to do that segment again. Listen to old takes.
No, I got one more.
There's one more?
Yeah, we're not done.
Okay. Some of these I've seen live as a teenager in middle school.
Yep.
So
listen up.
Patrick Mahomes, I don't like it. I do not like this pick. I mean, and like I said before, projects. Quarterbacks is the only one. They'll take a project, they'll sit him and wait. Oh, he's 2 years away. 2 years away, and you paid him $5-6 million a year for 2 years away?
Times changed.
That was about Patrick Mahomes.
So that's probably his rookie year. They didn't start him until the last game against none other than the Denver Broncos.
They were arguing that they paid him too much money on his rookie deal.
It's his rookie contract. And like I said, again, have times changed. You're bitching about $5 and $6 million, Uncle Shannon. Woo!
How much are they paying running backs now?
Let's screw running backs. What's Fernando getting paid yearly?
I think he's like $45 million, something. I don't know, not yearly, but his contract.
Yeah. Hold on, I got to see what he's making annually. So 4 years is $52 million.
Oh my God.
38 fully guaranteed. That means that annually he's making 14. That's double, almost triple what Mahomes was looking at in his rookie year annually.
Yeah.
So again, that shows you how old that clip is. Now I'm gonna give Uncle Shannon a little bit of leeway just because that's my guy. But no.
Yeah.
That's also right when we were getting to the period of time where Mahomes changed that narrative. Yeah. No, you don't wait to start quarterbacks. Start them now.
Yeah.
We still have a couple teams doing it. The Raiders are doing it, making Fernando wait. The Broncos actually let Bo, start right away. And there are upsides to both arguments.
Yeah.
This is unfortunately before we had turned the page to an offensive league. Basically,
some teams just don't have an option.
That might have been the transition year, honestly.
Yeah.
Because the following year, Mahomes was fully himself to what we know now.
Yeah.
But again, crazy.
Some teams don't even have the option to. They have to go out and start their
you don't you don't usually have the option when you're having the first overall pick. You should ideally pick the best guy and start them immediately, get them reps in now.
Yeah.
But that still was the period where guys like Shannon were very old school and like, no, we're not going to start a young quarterback because he's young.
Yeah.
Whereas now the argument is, no, get them on that field now, let them fail now so they know what it's like to learn.
Yeah.
But wow, it's weird revisiting all those clips. Again, I don't think we're at this point in time, but that was when I was glorifying a lot of these guys in middle school, coming home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and putting it on the TV while doing homework and not getting any homework done.
Yeah.
So I've watched some of those live. The Colin Coward one specifically because his show came on at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So I used to watch him religiously. And then Shannon's, I watched them in the morning on the bus. Mm-hmm. So revisiting those now as a 21-year-old, now chasing the career, is so bizarre. And also knowing what all these careers turned into.
Yeah.
Where's Josh Rosen today? Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold was terrible. Is now a Super Bowl champion, and we could say has a home in the NFL.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, no longer on the Browns, found himself in Tampa Bay after going 3 years of being not good.
Did Tom Brady have a lot to prove?
Did Tom Brady truly have a lot to prove? No, he went and won a 7th ring and proved you that he was the greatest of all time. Who else did we mention on this big ass list?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes making not enough or making too much money, and now then got the first ever 10-year contract in the NFL.
Yeah.
A lot of these takes got blown out of the waters. And again, like Dom said, RG3, buddy, stop.
Yeah.
Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. That's why you and Shannon ain't got a show together anymore.
Yeah.
And then he tried, I don't know if you ever saw this one. Let me bring you to another one. When Skip Bayless attacked Shannon and said that I think he was actually talking about Tom Brady, believe it or not, saying that Tom Brady was better than Shannon. And Shannon's like, Skip, I'm better than you. And it's like, why do you have to make players turn on each other?
Yeah,
like
that's crazy.
Honestly, sports media is entertaining. If you want to get into sports, go watch ESPN or Fox in the morning or in the afternoon. Their shows have some drama. It gets fun to listen to. And if you're like me and Dom, you probably have differing opinions in most of their takes.
Yeah.
So,
or just watch our show.
Or just watch our show, and we'll give you everything. We'll give you our opinion, their opinion. You can hate us, and then at the same time, comment below what your opinion is, and we can have a great conversation, and you can call in.
Yeah.
So,
send us an email.
The Turf Talk podcast gives you the best of all worlds.
Yes. Yep.
Entertainment, love, hatred,
everything.
callbacks to old shows.
Yep.
We got it all for you.